And bam, bam, bam. Welcome back to Nando Talk, guys. I hope we can all hear me. Yep, looks like we can. Skylar Thompson is being prepared to be the starting quarterback of the Miami Dolphins for this Sunday because, according to Adam Schefter, Adam Beasley, and everyone, Tua Tagovailoa has been declared out with the concussion. He has still not been able to further progress past stage 3 of the concussion protocols. It's Wednesday, and since he is not getting to resume football activities with his teammates, the team has decided to declare him out. He will not play this Sunday against the Buffalo Bills, much to, I believe, everybody's woes. And it's pretty scary, honestly. But Dolphins fans, even though Skylar Thompson is the starting QB, even though we are sending a 7th-round rookie out there to the number 2 seed in the AFC, to Buffalo, to our divisional rivals, you see the words on the side: fins up, chins up. Exactly, baby. Flock. This is going to be a quick stream. Just my initial thoughts on the Skylar Thompson being thrusted into this starting position. We ride the Skylar beast, and exactly, Flock. That is a point I'm going to emphasize. Really, I am a big Tua guy. That's why I've got the jersey. I believe that he gave us the best shot to win on Sunday. I believe that Tua should be our starting quarterback. That being said, that doesn't matter anymore. Skylar Thompson is the starter for this Sunday, or at least he's being prepared as the one. At least it seems like we are going to play him. And as of right now, as of this moment, Wednesday, January 11th, 2:33 p.m., Skylar Thompson is being prepared to be the starting quarterback. So I'm going to root for him like he is my starting quarterback. I'm going to root for him just like I root for all the other Dolphins who are starting, who play, who contribute to this team. Okay. And we should all put our faith, hope, beliefs behind Skylar. Okay. Rookie status aside, he didn't turn the ball over. He did just enough so that the Dolphins were able to win this past Sunday against the Jets. Now, obviously 9 points, 3 field goals. That is not enough to beat Buffalo unless we're going to beat them like 12-10, like 4 field goals, hold them to a touchdown and a field goal. Probably not, guys. So we need to see a little bit more scoring. Skylar, be a little bit more decisive. I know it seemed like at times there was wide open guys. I've got to relook at the game, relook at the film. I'd tried to avoid it because I genuinely thought that Tua was going to play and was going to start. But now that Skylar's going to be the guy, I've got to relook into how Skylar's playing with my own eyes, with a fresh set of view, because it's one thing to see him in person and see him get a little rattled, see him play like a rookie. And it's another thing to watch the film and see, what actually happened. So I want to still have faith that Skylar can help us win. I still want to believe that it is not over. Does it suck that for our 3rd playoff appearance in the last 20 years, we're going to go out there with Skylar Thompson, our backup, after already in 2016 having got there with Matt Moore? Yeah, it's freaking tough. It is tough to say that in the last 20 years, the best quarterback who will have played for the Dolphins in a playoff game will have been Chad Pennington. It sucks, and it's a shame considering in 2016, it sucked for Tannehill, who had battled so hard, and then he tore his ACL and wasn't able to lead us into the playoffs. That was brutal. But for Tua as well, for another quarterback who is battling his own battles and now has, yet again, due to injury, we won't have our quarterback for the playoffs. That's freaking tough. But it's not over. Skylar, your job is to win the game No, not even. Your job is to make sure the Dolphins do not lose the game this Sunday. Your job is to play it safe again. Do not be the hero. Be smart. Protect the football. Trust your arm a little bit more to make some plays. I don't think there were always consistent wide open plays. There were guys he just wouldn't get back to on his reads. There were times where Waddle or Hill would streak wide open, and Skylar just missed it, and it's growing pains from a 7th-round rookie, but this necessarily doesn't fall on our quarterback right now. What it falls on is this coaching staff, this team, to understand, okay, our captain is down, our starting QB is down. We won a game with the rookie. Let's see if we can keep that momentum up. Let's see if we can focus on those strengths, focus on that game plan that allowed Skylar to have those flirts of success, bring that back. What was working in the preseason, reinstall those little plans and schemes. Mike McDaniel, You want people to believe you as a McGenius, as this offensive guru. These are the moments where you can prove it, where you can say, I am more than just the sum of my parts. My scheme, my mentality, my football mind, this acumen that I've accumulated over the course of 15, 17 years in the NFL, learning behind men. Please, McDaniel, pour out all the magic, find every single drop and squeeze it out. Go search your playbook, find the secret codes, the secret plays that you can use, whatever it may be. Put in more jet sweeps, put in more trickery, all stops out. Okay. Whatever you've been saving in the tank, put it in there. Now, I'm not saying overcomplicate Skylar, fill him up with a bunch of crazy, zany stuff that he's not going to be able to handle. But don't go out there with fear. Don't play this uber conservative, check down Charlie screen game. Allow Skylar to get his confidence up, get the ball to his playmakers, and then open up the playbook. Let it fly a little because this is do or die time. We are going to Buffalo. We're not going to win, survive off of a couple field goals. I don't want to go through another game having to rely on Jason Sanders. Okay. The magic is there. We just have to untap it. We just have to unlock it. I think the playoffs are going to have to throw it deep a couple times. I agree. There's been this talk that Skylar has that arm. For me, I think it's some timing, some confidence issues why he didn't let it yuck, why he didn't just go Wakata and unleash it. But let's see it. Like McDaniel, lull him to sleep a little, quick passing, some nice run game. Please emphasize the run game. Raheem Mostert doubtful with a broken finger, with the broken thumb, but I've got to hope that if he's able to play, we'll be able to work him. If not, regardless, Jeff Wilson and Savon Ahmed, you guys are going to have to step it up and tout that rock a little longer. Also, by the way, Mr. Adam fins up. Exactly, boss man Adam, because that's what we need. We need some balance on the offense. We need to see some nice quick passes, some good strong running, and then yes, Max. By the way, thanks for tuning in. I agree. Chuck it deep. Let it fly. Why not let it fly? You have Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle there for a reason. If the mismatch presents itself, if the opportunity arises, Skylar Thompson, you'll never probably hear this, but if you do, boss man, please chuck it up. Lead those boys down the field and allow the receivers to make a play for it. I'm not saying 4 verticals every time. I'm not saying go Madden mode, but Skylar, if you can do a little bit of it, I love it. McDaniel, if you can put him in those situations, let's rock with it, man. But we all knew that this wasn't going to be a moment where Tua came in and out-dueled and out-battled Josh Allen. This isn't a moment where we're asking Skylar to do this as well. This game was always going to be won by a team effort by the Miami Dolphins, by this team listening to the coaching staff, hearing the game plan, and then saying, all right, now, boys, it's up to us to step it up. The remaining captains who are still healthy, who are still in the fight, lead those gentlemen onto the field. Instill them this thought, this belief that it is not over. That injuries aside, whether it's Mostert, Tua, whether Armstead is able to play, whether it's all the guys we've lost for the season, like Nick Needham, frickin' Brandon Jones, Mackenzie Alexander, Trill Williams, all these, Emmanuel Ogba, all these guys have gone down. Frickin' play for them. It's going to be a team effort, a team win, and that is going to be the only way the Miami Dolphins even believe they have a shot in hell. Honestly, I don't see a world where the Miami Dolphins just have a crazy offensive game. The defense doesn't do their part and we win. I don't see a game where we have this crazy hold the Bills to 6 under 10 points and then the offense just doesn't produce. We will lose 6-0. Guys, obviously, it goes without saying, to win a football game, you need to outscore the other team. But we need our entire football team ready to show up all 4 quarters, offense, defense, and yes, special teams. Looking at you, okay? Naeem Hines had a kickoff return touchdown to open up the game. Buffalo had 2 kickoff return touchdowns. A special teams that has been a bit shoddy in the past, who has let up some big returns. I'm looking at you with the Packers game. I'm looking at you at the Ravens with Devin Duvernay. Please, for the love of God, Miami Dolphins, play good football for all 4 quarters. Nice, sound football that allows you to go and not necessarily control the game. It'd be nice to say we're going to go out there and control it. We're going to make them play on our terms. But I do want to see the Miami Dolphins push back. Whenever the Bills try to instill their will in us, no, 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 no. You shove those Buffalo Billy boys the fuck back. Excuse my language. But you are flipping my flippers if you are telling me that the Dolphins can have even a room, even an inch of softness in their hearts and have any shot of winning that game. You are going to Buffalo. You are going on the road. You're playing the number 2 seed in the AFC. Vince, tighten up. Play with some heart. Play for the Dolphin next to you, and we've got this in the freaking bag. I'm still pumped we made it. Exactly, man. Like, this is a bit deflating. It does suck a little bit that we're down starting QB, that Raheem Mostert is doubtful, that Armstead is questionable to play as well. But at the end of the day, and thank you, Dolphin JK, for tuning in. The end of the day, I am still happy that our Miami Dolphins are in the playoffs. I still want to go to this game. Now, whether my buddy's out, I'm not going to say which of my Dolphins friends are struggling in the faith a little bit. But if my two buddies who were thinking of going with me are no longer as pumped, and you've watched this, guys, please come on, let's get a little Jones. And it is Skylar Thompson, but the magic is still there. I still feel the energy. I can still smell a victory. And I've got an absolutely cruddy sense of smell, but it's still there, lingering. We just have to seize the moment. Okay. We'll be going further throughout this week with what the team has to do in order to win. Actually breaking it down, what it's going to take. We'll hopefully be doing a Dolphins Bills breakdown, either with a Bills fan, with another Dolphins fan, or solo dolo, just a Nando. Probably for Friday or Saturday. Tomorrow, I should be having a great chat with my buddy Nathan. One of my OG season ticket homies. We've had my buddies Alan, Big Cuban on the show before. I've had Drew pop up on the chat, but boss man Nate, looking forward to it with you as well, guys. How are we feeling, chat? How are we feeling? Those tuning in, how are we feeling with Skylar Thompson as quarterback of the Miami Dolphins? This is a rookie who has been in our system for almost a year now, who has been learning the plays, who's been figuring it out. And, I am a Tua guy, but if I'm going to be real, Skylar and Tua have had the same amount of time in the McDaniel system together. So there's that. The point of that is to say I'd much rather have Skylar over a Mike Glennon or anyone we could pull off of free agency, unless, Aaron Rodgers was to get cut right now and I'm able to sign him to the Dolphins. That's the only way I want someone off the street right now. It's got to be in-house. I've got to believe that it is Skylar Thompson. Mike Glennon, I don't want to see the giraffe. I've gotten to see one game of Mike Glennon play. The Giants-Dolphins game last year in person. That was terrible. It was actually hilarious. I think we won 20-9. Yeah, Mike Glennon is not that guy. Not that guy. So then it falls to Skylar. And Skylar, I obviously, anyone thinking Cedric Wilson, emergency QB, wildcat formation, you're just talking about that just to talk. I like to make jokes as well, but that's not even funny. That's cruel and unusual punishment right there to make me think of a Cedric Wilson going to Buffalo at QB. But I'm not running out to get in. I'm not running out to get number 19 jersey. Maybe Monday. Hey, Dolphin JK, I might be making a jersey. I might try to make that little 7 into a 9, extend that a little bit. Maybe I might just get a white shirt and make my own jersey, whatever it may be. I'm down to root for Skylar Thompson, guys. We're in the playoffs. We still, as Fins fans, should be excited, should be hyped, because while quarterback is the most important position in football, let's not disrespect the rest of our Miami Dolphins, our pass rush, our secondary, our defense. Let's not disrespect our talented wide receivers, our big boy tight end in Gesicki, our fast, hard runners in Ahmed, in Jeff Wilson. Let's not disrespect this coaching staff who has busted their butts to get to this point. Okay. Yes, at 9-8 with 3 wins, 3 losses, 5 wins, 5 losses, and now a win at the end. Has it been ugly? Has it been painful? Sure. But are we just going to sit here and lie down and say, well, Buffalo, you can give it to us. It's okay. No way are we going to just sit here and take it from Buffalo. You've got to stand up. You've got to punch back. Okay. I don't care that we are getting jumped in an alley right now. Okay. It's fine. You got to stand up to the bully sometimes. You got to punch him in the mouth. And if you can stun him, keep the pressure up, any given Sunday, why can't the Dolphins win? Again, this is not an episode for facts. This is my feelings, the opinions, but I'm still pumped. I didn't have a lot of time today to record this. Maybe afterwards, later in the evening, I can try again. But the point I wanted to get off on this quick stream is that never say die. Yes, Trucker Sean. Trucker Sean, thank you for tuning in, by the way, legend. I am sad as well. I am a little bit down in the dumps too. But I am not going to sit here and just give up on the Miami Dolphins, you know. And I'm not saying you are either. I'm not saying anyone who's sad is giving up. You are rightfully sad. You are rightfully able to feel your feelings, knowing that once again, we're in this position. But after you've had your time, after you have accepted your feelings, after you've been able to feel how you feel, I ask, please, fins up, chins up. It continues. The Miami Dolphins will play on Sunday. They will still send our Fins out there. Our coaches will still be spending some sleepless nights crafting some crazily creative game plans. Our players are still going to be working out, honing their craft, preparing the final touches for them to go out to Buffalo and rock the house. So we as Fins fans, and I always say it, we don't coach, we don't play, we don't GM. We do nothing but choose how we fan. That is the only thing we can determine. And I, for one, choose to fan positive, happy that the Dolphins have made it here, hopeful that these are signs of things to come. Looking a little bit to the future, a little bit ahead of schedule, because like I said, we are still alive right now. It's a little too early to look at the future. But just the very fact of making it to the playoffs shows the resilience of this team. It shows that we are in the right direction, that any free agent who is thinking of coming to this team can now say, no, yeah, these are Dolphins that made the playoffs last year. I might sign with them. Instead of, maybe the Dolphins make the playoffs. They didn't with Tyreek. What am I going to do? Adding myself to this free agency, from free agency to this team pool, you know? No. Veterans, come through. We're a playoff contender. We are, dare I say it, still Super Bowl window in the future. But as for this season, we're still going to play. We're still going to play. Just add 9 to Tua's. That's pretty smart. I could just add a little 9 there, honestly. But guys, I understand how tough this Miami Dolphins situation has been so far. But I'm not done. I'm not done with this season. I'm not done with believing that. What do you guys think, though, so far? If you're still here watching, drop a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. That'd be awesome. We're almost to 750. You know me. I'm all about them positive vibes. I kind of have to go at like 255, 257, like in almost 10 minutes, but I'm going to try to, I just got to pick up my little brother. I'm just going to see if I can take the show on the phone in the car with me and drive back and continue going. But we'll see. Let me know if I should take it on the road and come back, or if I should just, resume in a bit, But Trucker Sean, I am frustrated as well. I am frustrated that once again, the Miami Dolphins get here waiting. It's been 6 years since we made the playoffs last. But once again, it seems to be the same story of starting quarterback started finally having his phenomenal year, goes down, and isn't able to return in time for the playoffs. Now, it's not that simple to compare the Tannehill to Tua situation in that case, but that's where we are. And now I would much rather have a Matt Moore. Like if we had a Matt Moore with this team, a savvy veteran who has been with the organization for a while and who in pinches can show a little bit of magic, I would have loved Matt Moore right there. Dang. We're talking about Super Bowl champion Matt Moore, albeit with the Chiefs, but still Super Bowl champ. Yes, we are here. Yet another backup. It's so Fins. It really is the most Dolphins energy, the most Dolphins thing I could even think of is to have gotten here once again. And once again, there be this dark cloud because injuries have robbed us of what should be a joyful 6 days at the very least. And now it'll raise questions in the offseason. It'll still beget a lot of negative energy about what we should do. And I am not prepared to handle that wave of negativity yet. Little old me lives in the positivity in the realm of happy go luckiness. But mm, uh, show the town. Does this mean like go on my drive with the show? Because I'm down. I'm down to drive and show. It's like a 5-10 minute drive to the school. But hey, guys, even in all my positivity, even on all my energy and joy, I'm nervous as well. I want to believe that these Dolphins are going to continue it up, but dang. How many games has Armstead missed? Was he worth it? I think it's safe to say that when Armstead has been on the field, he has definitely been worth it. It would have been nice to have signed an offensive lineman who of that caliber, that star left tackle who could stay healthy for an entire season. Off the top of my head, I want to say he's gonna have played in 11 games. Because I think it's very similar to what Tua has played, but I think it's worth it. I think with the money we paid for a guy who we knew had health concerns, it wasn't like it was a surprise injury. We knew it's a guy who gets nicked up, gets banged up, has his nicks and bruises throughout the season. I still think it was worth it. I think that we still need to improve our offensive line starters, and apparently we're going to need to invest in our depth as well. But dang, I the difference of this team with Armstead on and off the field is night and day. So yeah, man, it's it's a little frustrating, but I do think it is worth it. I think it is worth seeing what Armstead has done for us, guys. Dang. Oh well. I'm not even cautiously optimistic. I can't lie, guys. I'm still just as vibrant. I don't know if that means that I'm still playing out with this, like I was struggling to figure out what I was thinking, what I was feeling, the energy I was having for this Miami Dolphins. But the more I think about it, the more I talk about it, the more I view it on this stream right now, I do think I'm ready for to watch Skylar play. I think I'm going to be adjusting myself instead of a blow for blow, TD for TD, score for score, shutdown for shutdown kind of action for the Miami Dolphins. I think now we'll be seeing more of a run the ball straight down their throats. We saw the success we were having in Buffalo running the ball last time we were there for round 3, the rematch. Skylar Thompson, I think you've got it, man. I think you can handle it, man. And I'm excited to watch you do it. I think as Dolphins fans, we have whatever side of the fence you land on, Tua, Skylar. I think we have all said, no matter who our quarterback is, root for them. So that is what we all can continue to do. That's my point. We're here, but he's gone possibly when we need him the most. And yeah, man, that's I think is almost extra frustrating. One of the reasons I gave him a pass for missing the Jets game in a must-win game is he's hoping that his teammates can stand up and he can take this 1 week off and he'll be able to come back for the Jets game. Armstead, if he misses this playoff game, is definitely going to be a very sour, tough pill to swallow because you're right. That is a man who should be a veteran, who should be a leader on this team. And to miss a playoff game, that's not something you just write off. That's not something you just excuse away. That is something you do have to stare and take a hard look at Armstead and be like, come on, boss. Like, I cannot have you doing that, crud. But, well, guys, it looks like I probably should have planned to do this after I picked up my bro and after I had lunch. But real quick before I wrap this up, as I enter my last minute before I go on, should I resume this conversation for later, or should I stop, or should I take this on the road, take the phone with me, and try to chat in the car? But I do have to go and drive away, guys. Someone can let me know in the chat. Whatever the first person says, honestly, I'll just adhere to it. But regardless, I'll start giving my closing thoughts now, guys. Tua, thank you for the season you've given us. Thank you for what you have done, for allowing us to get to this position. We won 8 games, and then we made it to the playoffs. But it's now time to root for Skylar Thompson. It is now time for the Miami Dolphins to go to the playoffs, to go and rally, to play together as a team, to go play 4 quarters of strong football on offense, defense, special teams. Every player understanding that there is no room for error, that if there is any hope to beat the Buffalo Bills, perfection is required from every single Dolphin that touches the field. Dang, orang. La la la. Miami Dolphins, please. That's all I can say. I cut myself short in my own hypeness, my own thoughts. Because all I can say is please, Dolphins, have this great, masterful plan. And with that, I do believe I'm going to try to take this show on the road. This is going to be interesting. Stop camera. And look, we continue to talk. And I think I'll be able to get this going and flowing. Just in case, if I do lose you guys, make sure to drop a like, comment, subscribe for more positive Dolphins vibes. I will be trying to stream a little bit more regularly Tuesdays and Thursdays. Thursdays do have Think Ahead Thursday, and then I believe I'm doing Think Ahead Thursday with my buddy Nate, or I'm doing 2 shows tomorrow, which will be awesome and hype. But right now, we are transitioning to a show on the road. So I'm excited to see this. I have not done a driving show in a tad, and right now I'm swapping over to StreamYard on the phone. But guys, thanks for tuning in right now. I didn't think I was going to have this many people listening. I haven't started live streaming in a bit, so I appreciate the support so far, guys. And because of that, we are going to try to take this on the road and then come back and reset everything up. So I'm leaving my room set up and a bingo rolling. Entering the studio. Doo-dun, doo-dun, doo-dun. Allow mic and camera access. Yes, yes, yes. Ooh. Display name at Nando Talk. Duh. What a foolish question. Oh, yeah. There we are. And now we begin. Can we hear me? I hope so. If everybody can still hear me, I'm going to continue on the road. Mr. Colin LaRoche, thank you, boss man. I am transitioning to my phone to go. Yeah, I think this works. If this still works, we're good to go. And then, yeah, I will have to stop the camera, but I'll be talking. And if we can hear me, the drive continues. The ride continues, and I am going to go to pick up the little bro. Tommy, I'm on my way, baby. I'm on my way. I'm on the phone. No sound. Haha. Yeah, it turns out I was rambling and ranting. And it stopped. So I hope there's sound. If Don't forget to hit the like button anyway. Exactly. Yeah, no, we tried. We tried to continue for the people. I lost about half of us. But hey guys, we're driving and rolling and we're continuing the show right now. So if we can understand that I don't even know where I left off, but I'll continue. Guys, I do believe the Miami Dolphins can win. I have to have the confidence. I have to have the faith in this team. Now, whether it's going to be this crazy magic show, no. But if we are to have hope, I'm going to need Jeff Wilson, Savon Ahmed. You gentlemen need to step it up and run this rock to the best of your abilities, okay? Which is why it sucks that Mostert is down. It's why it sucks that Armstead is down as well right now. Not a weakened running game and a weakened offensive line is a complicated situation that is the last thing we need right now. Added to the fact that we are down our starting quarterback as well, our offense really is taking a hit. But it's no excuse to go out there and not put up any points, okay? The Jets defense was the third-ranked defense in the Jets defense was the third-ranked passing defense in the NFL. Exactly. Now the show is Nando Talk and Drive, inspired by the legend Travis Wingfield, the Drive Time podcast. Welcome for some Drive Time Nando Talk. And it's perfectly safe, guys, because I literally left my house into a school zone. My brother's high school is right next to my house, so it's a very simple drive to go over. Just a straight line, and we're good to go. Why the cold? The cold repping. Actually, I am burning alive right now. Just repping because I'm on the show. I have no AC in my car. It stopped working earlier this week, so I'm literally dying. I'm literally just doing it to rep for the show. It's about 1,000 degrees inside of my car right now. But the things we do for the people, since I'm outside of the studio, since I'm sure the sound quality is being affected right now, the least I can do is wear a coat. It's sweat a little bit for the Miami Dolphins. So, exactly, man. It is freaking brutal out here right now in this heat, but we'll do it for the people, you know. Can Skylar win? I think that is the big, big question. Yes. Any Miami Dolphins fan who has their doubts, you're allowed to have your doubts. Sorry, I got called for a second, and I hope you guys can hear me now. Mute once again. Yes, guys, this isn't going to work as well as I thought. So I appreciate anyone who transitioned for the last 10, 15 minutes of watching me attempt to take this into a car and fail. But it's been a pretty fun adventure, guys. What do you think needs to happen for Skylar to succeed? I think it's a strong run game. I think it's, Jeff Wilson, Savon Ahmed stepping it up, handling that rock, and do what needs to be done. Ooh. I think that we need to see the defense, the pass rush, rattle Josh Allen, Xavier Howard, come back to form, go wrap up on Stephon Diggs. I need my boys, Gabe Davis. Look at the brother. What's up? I need Gabe Davis and Shakir White, Isaiah McKenzie to be absolutely locked down by whoever it may be, whether it is Noah Benogany, whether it is Kader Kohu. We are ready to rock. So happy to rock. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to the Nando Talk as I try to finish up on the road, on the drive. But I can't even do my outro here. Oh, I can. Thank you to everyone for tuning in. This has been a Nando Talk, finishing on the road. Fins up, chins up, and we need my guy Skylar Thompson to continue to win. That's all we need to ask. McDaniel, scheme it up, have it beautiful, and thank you everybody for bearing with these last 10 minutes. So thanks for tuning in. Bada bing, bada bam. This has been a Nando Talk.